Alright, FishAholics, welcome back to another beautiful day here in Montauk. It's going to be high sun, very little wind. Yesterday it rained all day, so we were pretty much cooped up inside. So I think we're going to try and launch the kayak and get out there and try and catch some fluke. Before we hit the water though, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Alex from Penfield, Lauren Fishing Company, who sent along a beautiful hand-tied bucktail the other day. So thanks again, Alex. Can't wait to drop it down there today. Hopefully we catch some fish on it. Also, before we started off, today's video is sponsored by Ridge. And if you guys missed in one of my last videos, this right here is the Ridge wallet in aluminum, but it also comes in titanium or carbon fiber. And basically it is two metal plates held together by 3 elastic bands. So you can hold as many cards as you'd like. Nice and compact and convenient. And also a nice little convenient cash clip on the back. And I've been using this for about like 2-3 weeks, and I haven't picked up my old bulky wallet since then. So that's about it. So I'll put more information down in the description below. And for now, let's launch the kayak, get out there, try and catch some fluke. So it doesn't get much better than this. Absolutely perfect day, 10 out of 10. A little breeze, so we'll have a little bit of a drift out here. Now we just gotta find some fish, hopefully. All right, we're just at about where we want to start. I'm gonna take this FishAholic SNS half-ounce jig head and thread on a little 4-inch swimming mullet to start. So there's a lot of small bait around right now, like sand eels and little squids. That's why I figured we'll start off with a small little profile, just to see if we can kind of tap into an area of where maybe some fluke will be hanging out. We're in 25 feet of water. We'll drop it down. We got the end of the ebb tide right now, so a very slow drift and a little bit of a breeze will hopefully push us a little bit more, or I can always put the drive in reverse to give us a little bit more drift, and we can cover some more ground. Already on the bottom. Oh gosh, fish already. Oh man, I don't know what that was, but that was like instant. No, my luck, probably a sea robin. Sea robin king here. But that was pretty awesome. First drop, didn't even hit the bottom, or the fish maybe just hit it on the way down. Here's a fish. Yeah, sea robin, what do you know? Get over here. They splash you so much, it's so annoying. All right, let's move over a little bit. Sometimes when you catch one sea robin or have 2 like bites like that quick, there could be a whole nest of sea robins down there, or a nest meaning just like a whole pack. This is so awesome how calm it is today. I could literally stand up and jig if I want to and be totally comfortable. And ideally, I'm hoping we can catch like a limit of fish. Maybe not keep a limit, because I don't need that much fish. And then if we can get like 1 kicker fish, like over 5 pounds, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that was close. Jesus. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. Really short, but it's a bite, or it's a fluke. All right, so I think it's time to make a move. It's been about like 45 minutes, and we just caught like, I don't know, like 4 sea robins, 1 really dinky fluke, and a really dinky porgy. So we're gonna go out a little bit deeper. We're in 27 feet right now. Probably go out to about like 50 and fish a spot in like my last fluke video where we caught our only keeper of the outing. So we're gonna go try that. The tide just about started flooding. So we got out here pretty close to low tide slack water. So now that it's swung around and we got a little bit more current, that should be good. It should turn on something. I mean, we can also come back in a little bit later. Maybe the fish inside will turn on too, the fluke. Because we did have a lot of short bites and we just didn't get any like good bites. All right, let's try it right out here. There's something. Oh, I don't know if this is a fish. This feels pretty heavy. Might be a skate. Or I snagged a short fluke. Yep, skate. There he goes. I got a little excited right in the beginning of that. I thought I maybe hooked into like a really nice fluke, but then I wasn't feeling any head shakes at all, so dang it. I guess we'll drop back down though. Oh, just had something there. Come back, come on back. There's a fish. That feels like a fluke. Oh, that might be a keeper. Oh gosh, he's swimming out of the net. Yeah. You know what? Same general area from where I caught my keeper in our last outing. Sweet. Hooked him right through the eye. It's a 20-incher. Solid fish. It's still early though, so we're gonna throw him back. All right, well, if we catch 3 more, then we've caught our limit. You know, maybe the last one we catch, if we do catch 3 more or a couple more, then maybe we'll keep 1. I don't need a whole lot of fish, and usually I like eating my fish like really fresh. I don't really like freezing it, especially that it's earlier in the season. There's like no need to freeze it, so we'll throw them back. Probably just keep 1. There's one. Feels like another fluke. Decent short right there. Seems like we're finding a little pocket of some nicer fish. Give me back my gulp. There he goes. 2 fluke in like the last 5 minutes, like right in pretty much the same spot. All right, so we're making a move. It's probably been like 2 hours since we caught our last fluke, and I was really surprised. We did quite a few more drifts in that spot where we caught the 20-incher, caught like 1 more short and some other sea robins, little black sea bass, and the bite just completely shut off as soon as this current started running a little bit stronger. So we're moving up a little bit further to a spot I did pretty well last year. Oh, there's something. Whoa. What? This is definitely not a fluke. Bluefish or striper. Nice striper. A hefty schoolie. On a little swimming mullet with the 1/2 ounce FishAholic jig head. I'll take a striper on a slow day of fluking any tag. All right, well, we're going back up to do another drift, and I think we're gonna cut off the 1/2 ounce jig head, and we're gonna put on the Penfield bucktail and see if we can just offer up a little bit bigger presentation and basically go bigger or go home. Maybe we'll start getting some more consistent bigger fluke bites or just consistent action. It's a lot more current now too, so this heavier bucktail will help us you know, fish that bottom a little bit better too. All right guys, so it has been a while of me going back and forth, bobbing around, jigging up and down in a bunch of different spots. And I haven't been able to catch any more fluke. And at least we got that striper, and all I've been catching really are just like some sea robins and snagging some little porgies. And now we're actually back in the same kind of general area where we caught our one and only keeper of the day. And we're probably gonna give it just like 10-15 minutes here, then maybe head up in shallower if we don't get anything, try kind of where we started, give it like another 10-15 minutes there, and then if nothing, then definitely gonna have to get out of here. It's 5:30 right now, and I mean, even though the bite has been kind of terrible, at least it's like a comfortable day out here, so we could just kind of take our time, and hopefully maybe we'll eventually find a couple more. That's a fish. That feels like a fluke too. Whoa! Oh, get in the net, get in the net, yeah! Another quality fish right there. Oh, nice. That's probably a little bit bigger than what our first one was. And right on the same spot, I'm gonna mark that real quick. Boom. All right, 22-inch fluke. All right, this fluke smoked the new jig. Such a gorgeous fish. Get him back down there. Woo! Kick it off strong. All right, let's get it back down there ourselves, see if we can get a couple more to get a limit. That's all we need. So I'm not actually even using any gulp on this Penfield bucktail, just a DOA soft minnow, and I'm side hooking it just to give it the kind of tail action that I want. And I did have it in the, scented gulp bag here, so it's got a little flavor to it, but not much. I'm really relying just on the action of the bait along the bottom to give me some bites. And we're gonna try and do that same drift again. There's another one. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, another quality fish. Stay hooked. Oh, barely hooked. Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo! All right, that fish is definitely gonna keep too. Let's break out the teddy bear. Measuring tape, don't judge me. That's all I have. I gotta get a bump board soon, or actually I have one, but I just left it at my parents' house in Jersey. Another 22-incher right there. Boom. All right, let's get him back. Awesome. All right, let's get back up there. Do that same drift again. Whoa, getting a little rougher out here, but that's right, these fish are turning on. Maybe because of the wind and the tide is at the right point, that maybe these fish that are here are feeding now. Down she goes. So once my bucktail's on the bottom, I'm just reeling down to it and lifting it up about 3 to 5 inches, I guess, and just kind of giving it some short little jigs right along the bottom, keeping the bucktail right in their face, and they're just jumping up and pouncing on it. Oh man, no, what happened there? What? I just got cut off. That ain't cool. That was a bluefish on the brand new bucktail. Dang it. All right, Fishaholics. Well, we packed it up and I beelined it back to the beach. We were out there probably about a half mile, and here it's a little bit better, but out there, it was getting gnarly, and that sun is going down. I had no intentions of fishing this late, but I was just so determined to get one more keeper, and we were this close to making it happen. We caught those two nice ones like back to back, and in the same spot where we got our first keeper of the day. And I don't know, we kept fishing with that new bucktail, and we got cut off, broken off by a nice fish or maybe a bluefish. I'm just going to say it was a bluefish because I don't want to be haunted that maybe it was a really nice fluke. But definitely got to dial in on that spot a little bit more, especially because our last outing we had more quantity than quality. Today we had more quality, but on our last outing, that was like this one spot where we caught our only keeper of the day. So we're going to have to keep that in mind instead, maybe for next time, instead of bouncing all over the place, maybe just fish the entire tide in that one spot and kind of just wait for those fish to turn on. Because after losing that bucktail, we did throw a few other bucktail presentations, and I think it was like towards the end of the bite, we had like 4 or 5 more bites, and the fish were finicky, like grabbing the tail, or I got a good hook set, and they were still coming off on the way up. So that's why I think we were this close to just getting a keeper, but they just weren't eating well anymore. So that's the way it is. I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, I need a drink. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll put all my tackle and equipment down below like usual. And like always, never forget, live to fish, fish to live.